It's always funny to me whenever I make videos, just being real, right? Talking about how difficult it is to partake in a world that you are so detached from, having to engage in surface level conversations with people who have zero clue what is actually going on in the world. And they just want to talk to you about worldly things, things that not only you have zero interest in, but topics that you know the truth about, you see the reality of. So you can't just talk to them about those topics because you know the truth about those topics, because you see the world for what it really is and how it's actually being ran and operated. And it's so interesting because there's always people in my comment sections with these kinds of videos that are saying things like, well, we shouldn't worry. We can't fear. We can't stop spreading the gospel. We can't just sit in our homes and be depressed. We can't lock ourselves in our homes. We shouldn't stop enjoying our life, living our life. And we can't stop spreading the gospel. Y'all, never once in any of these videos am I saying any of those things. I'm not saying stop living your life. I'm not saying stop enjoying your life. I'm not saying sit in your home and be depressed. I am never once saying that we stop spreading the gospel. Y'all, here's the thing. There are a lot of Christians that think that they have to be perfect all the time. There are a lot of Christians that think that they have to maintain this image, that they can't have real emotions, that they can't just speak honestly about how they feel. I'm not saying walking around and being a depressed, disgruntled person. I'm talking about just being authentic, being genuine, being real with how it feels to live in this world right now. This world is an absolute dumpster fire. Y'all, we are in the last second of the last days. People suck. That is the truth. I'm not being mean. That is a fact. This world sucks. The Bible even says it. It is not a bad thing to just be authentic and genuine and real with how you feel living in this world. Does that mean that we stop sharing Jesus with people? Absolutely not. It actually should encourage us to share Jesus with them even more because we recognize the times that we are living in. We recognize what is happening with this world. We recognize the sad undercurrent that is literally taking over this world. It's a very real thing to have almost a sadness living in this world right now. Okay to say that. It doesn't mean that we stop living our life. It doesn't mean that we stop enjoying our life. I wake up with the joy of the Lord every single day. Is there still a sadness having to partake in this world that I am so detached from? Absolutely. This world is so, y'all, everything in this world is so fake. The people are fake. The food is fake. The air is fake. The media is fake. Everything is fake.